easier.
Oh,
goodness.
what just happened? Whoa.
Where'd you go?
Whoa.
You okay?
You need to like leave because we don't want you here.
Mother!
Get out! Gotta get out of here! Get out! Get out!
Hey, yo, Botos. We're back on Paradigm Shift Tower Defense, and I got an opportunity to talk to the devs, and I think they're wanting to show off some stuff. So that's what we are going to do. And I think they recently got a new update, so we'll get to see some new things.
Hello.
Oh yeah, there we go. I was just trying to test and see if I got the Discord audio going. The game's at 267.
Oh yeah. I mean, update day gets a lot of players rolling in. Also, by chance, wait, I don't remember if you found the quad option for the lobbies in the video.
The quad options?
Yeah,
you can scroll down.
to the trio and quad.
Oh yeah, scrolling down. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Lots of players just don't pick that up, and they only like show off. Well, you know,
I don't know how that's possible.
like we genuinely, our players like bless their hearts. Jesus. Oh.
Well, I guess one
They always-
question, like starting off, like here in like the menu, like with the solo, duo, and trios, why and the quads, why do separate from this rather than like the normal elevators or the lobby system?
Well, that's actually that's like where our game originates from. Actually,
Yeah.
If you go to help and you see why does this game look similar to Tower Battles?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much where we originated from. We're supposed to replicate Tower Battles, which is why our lobby is how it is. Yeah.
The thing is, another thing I'd like to add is that the elevator system is very predatory of premium users. It either forces you to purchase a what's it called, private server for a set amount of Robux each and every month, or it makes premium users wait a very long time to get the maps they want and the lobbies they want, so that no randoms join in and just things are perfect. Which takes a while. So we just wanted to make it like you only have to wait for them to go by, and when you get in the game, you get to choose the map.
With the like Robux shop, do you guys have any plans for adding anything else with it, just buying credits and the rainbow UI and stuff? Like any passes or anything?
We plan for a UI customization.
Ooh.
You know the circles in the corner and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be able to customize those, and that'll cost.
Let's see. Oh, with the currency, is that the like where the credits are at? Do you have to always like open up the pop-up tab to see where your credits are? Is there anywhere else? I might be blind. Yeah. So you always have to do
just that. Yeah.
Okay. What's the ranking thing? I might be on the help page. I have no clue. I'm just asking you guys because since you guys are here to tell me.
It's a work in progress thing. You can't change your rank right now.
Oh,
I mean, you can, but you got to be a dev, and you know, it's just like a string value. Just change it to like a stat.
Oh, sorry. What were we gonna say?
It's just a fancy text. We might revamp it later, so it'll give rewards.
Will there ever be like a lobby, like where you can go around and like walk around with other players?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah, no, likely not.
Will there be any systems for like gadgets or abilities for either your character or certain towers? I don't know if there is any for towers yet.
There definitely will be. We just haven't gotten around to that because it's pretty difficult to implement, especially without a tutorial such as Gnome Code TD tutorials, which is like 90% of all tower defense games on Roblox now. It's so diluted. You know?
Do you guys have a roadmap for the game?
Kinda. We plan to do Halloween 2023, Christmas 2023, both events, and we plan to add a new mode, give the ranks like a purpose, like a reason to be there, and then wins and losses come with the ranks. And I think we are also planning like an entire overhaul update where we redo the animations, the towers, like all the pretty much just everything that has to do with the game. Just so that it looks a lot more fresh and a lot more updated.
Is your ideas for the roadmap like laid out anywhere or displayed for like the public to see, or is it not fully?
It's not just
For the public, no, but we have it just like a channel where we just put ideas.
Yeah.
It's kind of all over the place, kind of, but we come back to it every now and then.
And let me see. 1 second. Let me see if I can actually find it. Yep. Halloween 23. All right, yeah. And also tying back into the ability thing. I don't know if this is what you meant, but like Operation Vigilante. Why did I say that? That's a pretty big leak. Yeah, we're gonna have operations, possibly.
No, we will not.
Liking that. I don't know why. I feel like Sisyphus trying to push up that damn rock and try to get syntax and implement feature that sounds so cool. But
I just think it's unneeded, honestly.
Well, it's supposed to be adding in like one-time use abilities with you know,
Oh, yeah.
I guess vigilante type towers. Go ahead.
That's cool. Will there be any sort of like story mode other than just like game modes from like the evolution of the difficulties from like normal, hard mode, and etc.? Will there be like a story mode for the game?
Maybe.
I believe so.
I'm not.
I did start working on a UI for campaign, but
Yeah,
we did that out real quick.
We did concept this multiple times, but it didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called, but like I don't even know what it is. Like a dex or something for the enemy types. Will that ever be available?
Oh, and
Yeah, that was also concepted for, but yeah, it kind of got dropped and we never added it. It might come someday.
No.
It's just another, you know. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no. I was just saying. I was just commenting.
Oh. Yeah. It's just from the development aspect, it just wasn't at our like top of the list of priorities. Just in general. I mean,
Yeah, that happens for a lot of stuff.
yeah.
Not important enough.
What are your main goals as of right now for the game?
Just to expand, I guess. Get players.
We'd like to get a proper fan base, have a few content creators, like, you know, generating some content, so we can leech. No, I'm kidding. But
Robux.
Yep, we got to get paid somehow. But
Honestly,
other than that,
I also just want to make stuff I want to make stuff that's cool.
Yeah.
I just want to make stuff that people find fun, because like there's not a lot of that on Roblox anymore. I mean, TDS has gone a little bit mid. You know, Tower Battles hasn't gotten an update in what, 1.5 years, something like that. Ain't looking too good for playing right now. But it's looking good for
One of my actual goals is to beat Tower Battles.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. I've been asked to play that quite a few times. I need to do that. Cosmetic wise, you were talking about like the customization of the UI. Will there be like any more customization for the players?
Skins.
Skins? Yep. Nice.
Yeah.
I don't believe there's much else. I did think about adding like a color, like a color changing thing for towers. Let's say Precursor has like gray clothes on. You can change maybe the color of his clothes or the color of his cap or like mask or whatever individually. But then again,
it would honestly just be better to make recolor skins.
Yeah. For more of like a individual ization for like a player on the server thing. I see like you have these slots for when people join in for like solo, duo, or trios. Could you do some sort of like player card or like emblem for the characters so they have like their sort of own, I don't know, just like their own thing?
When you're
or not like
when you're in like a game, like waiting for it to like fill up, you can click on their name and it'll show their stats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. But will there be any sort of customization with that?
I've thought about it before. Sort of like if you've played, I assume you've played like either Rainbow Six Siege or like Valorant because of your understanding of like bronze being a lower rank. I I was thinking more of like you can have emblems, and each emblem would be sort of like a badge with the ranks color and like the year that it took place, what I guess operation or update it was, stuff like that. So you, okay, voice, stuff like that. Uh,
Yeah.
that could maybe exemplify how long you've been playing the game.
Oh, I like the top right thing that you can click and hold the to see people's towers. I didn't realize that last time.
It's taking me a while to load in. Whoa.
Bro, my avatar didn't even load.
Is Roblox down? Oh,
Big
no.
noob.
Bruh, I hosted an ad event before,
Ooh.
and then the site crashed. Like,
oh, right, yeah. Oh, man. Oh,
That's a cool map. I haven't played this one.
I just kind of made it on like 1 or 2 days, just because we were close to releasing the game.
Someone pointed out that you put pictures here.
Yeah.
Is there like a skin submissions tab or map submissions tab in the Discord? I haven't really looked around much.
We do have just submissions.
Actually, yeah,
it's like a forum.
Submissions just for general stuff.
Wait, so did you guys mention a Halloween event or anything?
Yes, in the lobby it tells you when we plan to release it.
Nice.
29-26 actually, not 2020.
With like the whole like battle pass movement in a bunch of games, do you think you guys will implement that into Paradigm?
I mean, I do you mean battle passes as in like
Content.
Sorry.
Oh no,
Go ahead.
like the free and the premium pass, just like content, skins and whatnot.
I think we're just planning to make it so that you can get most things regardless of when you joined.
Okay.
At least most. We just don't want to be predatory towards our fan base because they are the ones that are playing the game and consuming the content, giving us something that we enjoy.
From your guys' perspective, as you're the fan base, like, is there any things that stand out the most that you see that a lot of people are wanting from the game?
It's really a mixture of things. I think people are looking for balancing a lot of the time with newer towers that sometimes they don't even own. They're also looking for like just a lot more content. We also had somebody come in here. I'm not sure if they were joking or not, but I just really hope they weren't, because they were saying something about us adding gambling and how beneficial that would be for the player somehow.
Since when?
Like, he said that. Yeah, exactly. He said that TTD would be better than is better than this game somehow. Oh no! You cannot join the VC. Builder. There you go. Sorry. Sometimes people join in. We ain't never really done anything like this before.
Oh, no worries, no worries. Oh, difficulties and like modes and stuff. Is there any sort of stuff planned for that? Because what do we have right now?
Do have
normal and hard mode?
Yep. We do have another mode ready. But not ready.
Ready.
We have 2 modes planned. One is technically like a custom event, kind of like Halloween.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's kind of based off of like our lore. We have lore,
There is also another mode that we're planning. I mean, natural linguistic escalation of words, normal hard mode, and then like insane. We plan to have a ton of enemies for that, because normal mode only has like about 15 or 20. Hard mode has a few more at about 25 or 30, and we plan for this new mode to have way more, like a lot more.
Will there ever be any like modifiers or special stuff that you can apply to certain game modes?
I don't know.
Possibly, but I'm not entirely certain. We might make like we do have a plan for also like an extras tab that we
Mhm.
might implement at some point in the future. But other than that, we can't really confirm nor deny it. It's up in the air.
What would you guys say that Paradigm offers that other TD games don't?
The
Just
UI
just general design.
design,
Try
I
and
guess
be
sort
as
of like a
we try and be as original as possible. Like
also
the
passion for the
the,
game.
the UI, you've never seen this in like any other type of game.
Yeah.
It's inspired off of like some niche concept that I enjoy. There's
So
like
I've
some
Adventure, it is really.
yes.
I've played them before. They're pretty fun. But
Like with balloons and like I think it's Arena, they have like the
Mhm.
hero concept. Will that ever be implemented in Paradigm?
Hero
What do you mean?
Like the like you can have like your normal hotbar of like regular towers, but then you have like your special hero or I don't
Yep,
know.
like the special like
Yeah.
guys you can deploy for like a farmer.
And
Yeah.
they have
Or
like
like
one limit and they're supposed to be like super
Yeah.
strong or whatever.
yeah, yeah. And they just like level up
That
through the game. Like you don't have to level up.
BTD 6 hero.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
But
never crossed our minds.
Oh, okay.
we might do it, possibly. That's actually a really good idea. I like that.
Lore wise, like we were talking about the decks or anything, will like a lore book or anything like a lore log be available? Or do we have to piece it together from like the pop-ups that happen in between the different modes?
I don't know.
I mean, the former probably would be nice for like player comfort, just the ability to read and enjoy sort of like I guess a book type of thing would
Mhm.
be pretty cool. But I mean, it is a lot of work to implement, and it is pretty questionable how we would implement it.
Yeah.
But it is a now question.
Um. Also, like with the that sort of topic, is there gonna be any like voice actors for the different towers or the dialogue pop-ups that happen in between the modes?
Fun fact.
Probably not. Or what?
Fun fact. Beforehand, quite a while ago, I did try to code in like the ability to just play like an audio prompt or whatever, just so I could test to see if I could make maybe Charles's whenever Charles comes up, if I
Yeah.
could make like a radio noise play like a just to sort of make him tune in.
Mhm.
And have like maybe this guy like annoyed sounds or like inquisitive sounding
Yeah.
kind of grunts and all that.
Yeah.
I did play around with that, but voice acting maybe with some special abilities, possibly.
Oh yeah, and the music, like what music is copyrighted by the way?
Not this one, so don't worry about that.
All right.
If it says PSTD OST and then dash
Yeah, original
something,
son. Yeah.
yeah, then you're free to use it. We have a composer. His name is Builder. Pretty good
Nice.
guy. We like him a lot here. He made all of the OSTs except for
Well, there's a few. I just pulled them from YouTube. Like,
Oh, okay.
that's all I can say. Yeah, I'm not sure about copyright.
How many people are like what how big is the team or like how many people are working on the game? Like all together?
The most work is done by the founders of Me Vertical and Y Rifle.
Hmm.
Occasionally, we have like other developers like come in and do like a few things, but other than that, it's mostly the founders.
Nice.
And-
Is it displayed anywhere?
Well,
in game.
we have a credits in the lobby,
Oh yeah.
and you can also just check the Discord.
Alright.
Me personally, I also did like a huge majority of the game, like script-wise. But the other founders help. Vertical animates. He makes like almost all the animations.
Mhm.
And Y Rifle, he makes almost all the models in animation. Or
Nice.
almost all the models. Yeah.
Sweet. Is this a little island out here? Oh, speaking of this, is there like any Easter eggs on any of the maps?
There's actually one
Okay.
Easter egg that's unanimous across all maps.
Click on one of the trees.
I think it's
Look
the
on
left
what?
one.
Click on one of
Left
the trees.
tree.
One of the trees? What am I looking for? Oh no. I'm blind.
One of the
And like
branches.
the bottom. Alright.
Should just be the branch. Oh, yep, it's this one.
It's
The
over
one I'm,
here.
like, looking at.
Bro, did you move it? It's over here now.
Yo, what?
What's this?
Yo! It's
Oh my
the
goodness.
Hawaii Part 2 album. Like
Uh-huh.
the little whale and then the anglerfish. I can actually show you what it looks like over here real quick. 1 second. If we just jump over these hills. And in this little pond right here, this little thing, this little gray disc, whatever, little gray
Yeah.
box. Yep.
Nice. Oh, will there, like, looking at like the stuff that you have already in the game, will there be like an in-game timer, like for how long you've been in the game, displayed anywhere? And will there be like an auto skip or anything?
The timer, we might. We haven't really thought about that,
Mhm.
but we definitely could. That's like a, you know, you just get like the Unix timestamp ID, which is the amount of milliseconds that have passed since like 1970 or something, and you know get the new one after the game, and you take away the old one for the new one and just display that as the time. It would be really easy to implement. It's just that lazy developers like me, you know.
No, no, it's not a priority. Yeah.
Like, competitive wise, will there be any like seasonal stuff, like with the rankings that you already have? Or like any
Yep.
leaderboard stuff?
There will be. I can guarantee that because syntax cannot impede on that.
Huh?
Nice.
You may not impede on all the things I enjoy, syntax. Come on now. I saw that you thought that Sir Zeltron was the final boss.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Uh,
speaking of, will max waves displayed be anywhere? Because you have max towers.
That was also a good point.
We could honestly add. We might be able to add that somewhere.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Actually, I could. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna open up Studio. And I'm gonna do that right now.
I want to do it.
But what?
Let me do it.
All right. Okay. I mean, if you want to, syntax.
Will stuff like the share cache option be in the game?
No,
No.
Oh.
unbalanced.
Oh right, yeah, because of towers like Bounty Hunter and just
Yeah.
like the massive eco potential they bring.
Oh.
Somebody could bring like an entire late game loadout, and somebody can do early game and just like kind of ruin the progression, I guess, of the entire, I don't know, like system, sort
Yeah.
of wave, you know.
I know there's like
Uh-oh.
a few CC things like with the bosses, how they can do the stuns, but with the towers, is there any CC like stuns, slows, knockbacks, knockups?
It's like
anything?
it was intended for one tower, but it's like really bugged, so we had to scrap it.
Oh,
The
okay.
thing
We
is,
still don't know how to make proper zombie stun.
the thing is with things like movement systems.
Mm-hmm.
We had to use we use align position and align rotation, which are two instances in Roblox,
Yep.
which, given an attachment, will take one part and bring it to another part, or like align it towards another part's rotation. So
Yeah,
each and every
point is it's buggy.
yeah, it is really buggy.
Oh.
But the thing that we were doing with that system was that we were anchoring. I think it was reducing the speed at which the align position could move the enemy, but that would sometimes break, and it would instead make the enemy get stuck at like a corner or something,
Yeah.
or just not move at all. Also, we are about to get overrun. Oh dear.
Is there anything that you guys wanted to say or show?
No.
The thing is, we could show them who we used to be and what our project was prior.
Who we used to be. Explain.
Tower Battles Community Edition. We were originally a fan game for
Yeah.
Tower Battles. Yep. And we went up to Planet one day about 7 days before.
Should I save us?
Please do.
Should I save?
Yep. Okay. All right. I guess we're using Vanisher. We went up to Planet, and we said, "Hey, we've made a fan game that we think you might enjoy seeing." He played the game a little bit. We gave him tester, and he said he wasn't comfortable with an entire recreation of his game, and he red lit our project. Which
Oh,
I mean, that's his right.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't ask him. But then for about a month, we reformed and we said, you know what, we're just going to keep on, we're going to take this hit and we're just going to become Paradigm Shift Tower Defense. And here we are today, standing strong. Probably with a lot more player, making a lot more than we would have with TBCE, and still having those good qualities of the original Tower Defense, like, side of us.
Nice. What are your guys' plans to continue to grow the community for Paradigm?
Usually we just spend a lot of the Robux we make on sponsors, on the weekend, so that we can get, all the toilet tower defense refugees on, and we can start making a lot more money, so we can actually promote things and get a bit more quality, sort of environment for us to be in.
Is there any plans to expand the team that's currently working on Paradigm?
Probably not. Well,
Probably
it depends.
not.
I don't know.
Likely not. We could. We definitely could now, but
it's hard finding talented people.
Yeah.
Most people don't know what they're doing.
And especially with a project this massive in scope. I mean, we have such a small dev team. I'm just realizing that now. Our dev team is not the biggest, and we have so many plans, not only for just the future of this game. No, I'm talking about for this month. We have massive plans about things we have to pull off via some magic. So maybe we'll get some more people to help us with it, but as it stands now, the only way we're going to get people is if we expand our IPs and work on other titles as well.
Yeah. Is there anything like you guys, the team, the dev team, and working on the game that you would want to ask of the player base, that you would want to ask them?
What do you mean?
That you could ask of them, to keep playing the game, or give us questions or anything like that. Pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, one thing I'd like to request of a lot of the people who just play the game and pick it up and are confused about everything is to please check the frequently asked questions, because that tells you what all the active codes are.
People always, every time I join any server, there's always at least one person asking for codes.
And free credits and all these bizarre things. Man, you just started playing. We're only biased towards YouTubers who give us free promotion, unless we pay for it.
Yeah, just stuff like that, because I know you guys have probably a lot of stress, or just work on that you guys are dealing with, and a project that you guys enjoy doing. I would just wonder if there was any questions that you guys had for your player base, or just to tell
getting this last update out was honestly a lot.
Just today we had
a huge problem that
what it was that one of our white hat hackers found out that you can just activate one of the remote events that communicates from the client to server. Hey, I want to purchase this tower. You could just communicate to the server without a UI button. You didn't have to purchase anything physically. You just had to run a line of code from the client and just purchase a tower that you shouldn't have access to, that is still in development.
That's always good.
I find it crazy. It is impressive how that dude actually found that out, and he currently has the exploiter role. Cool dude.
He also found a before. This isn't related to this incident, but in the past he found like an exploit that could pretty much have ended us.
Oh well.
He found.
Yeah, you could pretty much give yourself infinite cap action.
And you see this feature right here?
Oh
the
wow.
ping system. You press U to ping, and it pings a location that your mouse has.
You could
It's like, oh hey, place a
exploiters
target.
could just spam that and then crash servers.
Oh no. I didn't even know this was a thing. That's really cool.
It is really obscure. I didn't add like any, UI detail that really exemplified it. That's a lot of the things in this game. And there was another exploit in sort of the same vein that could be entirely activated on the client side as well, where you could just fire the server and have your mouse raycast a position,
Yeah.
and then boom, now you have an airstrike on that position that does about 500 damage to zombies. That was a development thing, and I thought that disabling the button would prevent that. Turns out when I told the guy about it, he found it out hours earlier.
That's funny. Are there any summoning unit or towers in the game?
No, not yet.
Actually, I mean, yes,
there's a
there is.
mechanic for that.
Oh wait, towers.
There's actually a mechanic for that. You can use the console. Like,
I mean, aquí si Dominus, you wanna spawn that in? I mean, that is some pretty exclusive content.
Spawn everything.
It's interesting.
Spawn an army. What's that?
Never mind.
I haven't seen this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has just like one move right now.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I think there isn't really much you can do with a hammer. Maybe like, thinking about the Smithsman blacksmith.
For like reward satisfaction for the players, there's no like upgrade sound effect or anything. And when you click on like the towers, you have the little effect, but there's no like effect when upgrading. Reward satisfaction wise, what do you guys have anything planned? Like to keep the player wanting more?
We didn't, but when I was watching your video, I did notice that you were like talking about that, and I did find it quite interesting because Tower Battles has that. I'm sure TDS has that. Just lots of games have that, so that it just has that oomph when you're actually trying to complete the game, I guess, and it sort of, brings in that achievement value of new upgrade.
Do you guys have anything planned for that?
Not really right now, but honestly, I could probably just go in and add that real quick. I mean, it wouldn't be as rewarding, I think, if we didn't focus on it a bit more. Sort of like maybe adding a UI effect that would sort of make it pop a little bit more. Something like that,
I think like what I've always said, like anime adventures, I think they do a great job of like the reward satisfaction sort of things. With like their upgrades, the effects, the visual. I like it a lot. I don't play it that much, but that's one thing I do like about the game.
Something we can do better. I mean, we always do appreciate feedback, as long as it isn't this game sucks. Oh my god, I'm gonna dislike it and kill people over it.
Very cool. Now, this was normal mode, and you said normal mode has 35 waves?
Yes.
And then hard mode has
this guy
45?
Sorry about that.
Hard mode has 45.
Nice. Oh, with the end screens of like the defeat or victory, is there any plans to change any of that? Or are you guys happy with your victory and defeat screens?
Defeat?
Ooh.
There's no loss thing right now. But you see the triumph.
Yeah. I like this.
It's pretty good.
But the loss screen, I was thinking of maybe making it like, I don't know.
It kind of just
like
Right now, it kind of just says you died, and that's it
Mm-hmm.
on the wave
Souls.
text.
Which really isn't even like the primary source of like your info for the game. So like, why is it?
Yeah. So
Oh, the
now,
credits tab.
so you want to play a round of hard?
Say what?
A round of hard,
Sure.
and then
Yeah.
after that, we could just mess around and show join the private server.
I'm enjoying the game so far. I haven't really gotten to play much, but I definitely liking it compared to like most releases now of TD games, like with the current TD situation on Roblox.
I mean, what you're seeing right now is all we have to offer to the player base. Yeah,
It's unfortunate, but
I mean, personally, I think this is like an okay amount of content.
Mhm.
Although it's definitely possible for us to do more, which we will.
Mhm.
And yeah,
When do you guys think you will release like a sort of roadmap for the player base, for the public?
probably not too sure.
Not too sure.
everything is all unconfirmed. We
Yeah.
don't know when we're gonna start making it, so I don't think we can do that.
Okay.
I mean, at least as it stands now, everything we're saying right now could be subject to change, other than like the history of the game.
For let's say for like long-term players, is there gonna be anything that is gonna be added to keep your long-term players playing the game? Like after they've unlocked all the towers and beaten the maps, etc. You said you were
I
I
planning
don't
to
think
get
know.
the rank
leaderboards and stuff.
system will carry us a lot through that, but otherwise, we don't really have a contingency plan just in case the ranks don't work.
I would be honest. After someone were to like 100% the game,
Mhm.
there's I don't know what else we could do for them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they experienced the paradigm shift tower defense experience. I mean,
That is all we have to offer.
of course, as time goes on, it will be harder and harder to complete everything. We plan
Mhm.
to have
Actually,
a
yeah.
lot of maps and a lot
We,
of towers, a lot of content
That's good.
replayability.
we want to make the game like really hard so people will spend more time on it. At least
Oh
for
yeah.
like certain modes. We want to make it really hard so they'll keep trying to win.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot
And
to ask.
that's what insane mode's gonna be.
Nice. Earlier I forgot to ask, like with the solos, duos, trios, and quads, is there gonna be any like sort of mega servers, like for maybe when people are live streaming or something?
No. That's a thing only we could do. We can like
Oh, okay.
teleport everyone in a thing to a game. Yeah.
And also,
I've done it like a few times, but
yeah,
honestly, it's not even that interesting. Everyone
it-
makes like
it-
0 cash.
Yeah.
but the
I just
thing
know
is,
it. Oh, sorry.
go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're okay.
All right.
What?
Bit of a
Right.
Mexican standoff here, but damn, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh no.
Language.
I'm sorry. I
Dang,
didn't
I
mean to
forgot what I
make
was
you
gonna
forget.
say.
I just
No,
know
don't
from like
worry.
live streaming and playing with like viewers, we sort of like run into a problem with some TD games because it's usually like
Mhm.
4 or just like up to 8 players. Usually we have to have like the devs or somebody come in and make us like a really big
Yeah.
lobby.
We could. I mean, this did just kind of spark from that, like right now. We could make like, I guess, sort of an application system for if you're a content creator, you get your Roblox ID put into the game, and you get to bring everybody in a lobby or like a private server or something into a single game. Maybe. I mean, syntax. How hard would that be to code?
I mean, we already have the consequence. So like,
It literally just has to be if PLR like table.find PLR ID.
whatever. Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe.
he makes a pretty good proposition, and I can't really pass that up because that is also easily accessible. Make sure that even if the developers are offline, content creators can still enjoy the game with their fan base. I mean, okay, how about this? Think about the profit sometimes.
You could make it like a Game Pass.
Ooh,
Roblox.
Actually, no, because you said bring everyone in the server. People can just abuse that.
Oh,
yeah.
right. Yeah.
Actually,
Well, we could just
you
check
could
just a private server.
yeah, I was gonna say that. Make it a private server feature.
In fact, we could just make it so that private servers do that.
Yeah.
The evolution of an idea has been recorded live.
What would
But then the concepts channel.
So is the enemy table for hard mode like completely different? Like all enemies are different?
There's like
Not
a few that are reused. Like 3 are reused.
The thing is, what we do if we need like an enemy that needs to be both in easy mode or like in normal mode and hard mode and in insane mode, we will just there's this folder that we have called Zombonis.
Yeah, I don't think he meant it or whatever.
Do not care. We just pretty much copy the model from there. Oh, let's go. The scout. Okay, scouts are nearly getting through.
Yep.
Scratch my other thoughts real quick. Syntax was right. Getting a bit too nerdy in here. Need to stop doing that.
I don't think he understands scripting, so you don't need to.
The people in the audience might.
Yeah, the people in the audience might, for sure.
Right.
Okay, Syntax, you'll skeptic.
There's a bunch of other TD game devs that watch my videos and that are in the Discord.
I actually found somebody that I recognize that's the Paradigm Shift Discord, as well as yours.
Nice.
Pretty interesting.
PvP wise, like, will there be any PvP on Paradigm?
Yeah, there's like one concepted mode, but I've thought about it like a few times, and I'm not even too sure how well it will play out if we actually do it. Yeah.
But we do. I mean, that is sort of what the ranks were supposed to be for. We might also do ranks for like survival and all that.
Oh yeah.
Or just challenges.
I think one thing that I liked on, I don't know if you guys ever played, it was Action Tower Defense. You could play like a survival mode, and you just like defended your base or whatever. And there was like seasonal. I think it was like every week or 2 weeks. You would play, and if you got to a certain spot on the leaderboard, you would be rewarded with like some sort of in-game currency.
Ooh.
Do you guys intend on releasing like a survival or anything?
I mean, not as it stands again, but we might visit that idea in the future.
Ooh, the tower UI. Do you guys have anything planned to work on that or change that at all? Oh, and the targeting system. You mentioned how it's in the game.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah, that's, it's already kind of coded in, but, like, it's, like, really outdated.
Oh, right.
It's outdated to, like, the very first version of the game, pretty much.
Back in, like, the TBC era. Before Syntax was here. And let me tell you something. I can get you some footage from, like, post-Syntax about 1 or 2 weeks after that he recorded. Thank the Lord and the heavens above that this man was sent down to save our game, because holy the state of this
I have
approach.
I have a copy of the old lobby.
Oh,
like
yeah.
the lobby that was there when I was there. When I the moment I joined.
With like the seasonal thing, the Halloween coming up, is there any like, is there gonna be any like limited time stuff that people won't be able to achieve later on? Like, is there a time limit on anything?
There will be a time limit on the events, but I am kind of like, you know, sort of iffy on if we should re-release them to the public every year as like playable if you want to play it, but you don't get the rewards for it. Like, so that people can just enjoy it, I guess, and also so that we can reuse content and make others reuse content and be lazy.
Once more towers have been released and maps and whatnot, and you've guys gotten your game modes out, will there be like a sandbox mode for people to just mess around and have fun with.
I've debated this before, and I don't know.
You don't know?
We do have like a tester panel that's basically sandbox mode, but you can give yourself a most exclusive, and yeah.
We're also, I have a feeling that there would be a pretty big fear while implementing it that some exploiter would somehow be able to get that UI onto an actual mode like normal or hard mode or insane mode or an event.
Yeah.
And they would just be able to spawn in anything and give themselves infinite money. That is
Or actually, that won't happen because the UI is in a server store.
Oh, right, yeah. Lots of things are.
Bro, I love this tower so much.
Which one? The sharpshooter? Oh,
Yeah.
Calamity Striker?
I love Calamity Striker so much.
What are the new towers that recently released with the new update?
Calamity Striker, Agent, and Shotgunner.
Nice. Oh yeah, I picked up Shotgunner.
Yeah, there is a bit of an interesting phenomenon that occurs with them. In the last little bit of development a few hours ago, Wire, one of the other devs, decided to remake the entire tower, and we're like, okay, we're not going to re-implement this just yet because we just put this in, man.
That's something he kind of just does. He remakes everything. He'll remake his remakes.
Yeah, he's done that numerous times, and it's insane.
Are there like a whole new boss list for hard mode?
Yep.
Nice.
And also special like waves that are like bosses, but they're not bosses. Like you'll see later.
I do have a question though about Shotgun, and actually for you, Coffee. So, did you notice something that occurred when you bought Shotgunner versus when you saw it in the shop section?
Wait, when I purchased them, and then what?
Yeah.
And then what?
While he's in the shop, he's white.
Oh.
While he's blood, he is black.
I did not.
Which, that was a mistake on my part. I just didn't replace the icons because, like, he's supposed to be black, but, like, you know.
Oh, okay.
That is the problem with kind of, like, you know, redoing that at the last second because of some other change another dev did.
Yeah.
In the model's place, he's still white for, like, 4 levels.
You guys have mentioned like skins and stuff. Will there be like a tier system with skins, like a tier 1, tier 2, etc.? Like to the level of quality of the skin? Like
Possibly.
from recolors to just like outright like just completely change the look of the tower?
I mean, I guess if you've played tower battles before, and you've seen like the skin system that Planet implemented, it's sort of like Legendary is like pretty good skins. So those are the ones that like redesign pretty much the entire tower and make it look a lot better. Yeah. And then there's, you know, Common, which are like pink, scout, purple, sniper, whatever.
Yeah.
We might also do something like that, but we're not too sure. I have thought about also doing like skin packs. Dang. Skin packs. Skin packs that you can purchase. Yeah. Like directly for maybe Robux instead of having to, you know, use your coins to get them.
I like them.
Like historic, futuristic, I don't know. Stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I love that idea. I think any sort of like cosmetic stuff or skin stuff like that, yeah, having the option to use those things adds more character to like the player, just like for the just more like the reward satisfaction, keeping the player base happy. I like that a lot.
I mean, in some cases, you can even add like to the tower and how it is characterized in game, in the lore. One example I think would be like an engineer skin for a sharpshooter, where, you know, he has, I don't know, like a sentry that he stands next to instead of one that he, like a gun that he fires from.
Yeah.
Just stuff like that.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Also, get ready soon.
Oh no. I'm scared.
because
This is one of the special waves I was talking about. We
Ooh.
might die.
there is a chance that we do die.
Should I give us cash just in case?
I mean, if it gets bad, just please tell me, I'm sure, alright?
Okay.
I really like the chainsaw guy, the shredder. The whole tower is really cool.
Oh yeah, he's also like one of my favorite.
Of course, he'd be one of your favorites syntax. You made him.
Right.
Personally, I like sharpshooter and shotgunner.
Nice.
Builder just gave me the most mundane but also threatening threat I've ever seen in my entire life in staff chat. I answered yes to one of his questions. He said, "I hope you don't have a blanket tonight."
Oh no. How could
And then he says, "Okay." Right after I said that, there was an ant on my monitor at vertical. Stop with your black magic.
Oh, the Royal Army. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm. Lots of them, and they lag a lot.
Prepare. Oh no.
But, like, this is honestly, I do like this bunch as well. Syntax made like a lot of rush wave concepts, and they are quite interesting. Like a sudden breach in difficulty that most TD games have, but they do it without warning. Here we give you the sort of, you know, entire thing. Hey, we're about to rush the ever-loving bejesus out of you. Get ready.
Now there's hidden detection in the game. I saw those flying units. Is there flying detection as well?
Yes.
Yep. That fire cannot hit flyings. That's all I know.
Is there any towers that are in the game that are immune to stuns or anything?
Shredder.
Shredder? Oh.
I think
I also
like
found it interesting that for some reason scientists just ignores Sir Zeltron's moves. I don't know why.
No, I patched that.
Oh.
Mass threat detected. Mainframe.
Oh yeah, one detail I put in the dialogue is he says he made like that many calculations. That's actually, that number is actually the game's place ID.
That's cool.
Yes.
Oh wait, is it? Oh, I never actually realized that.
Yeah.
I didn't. Wait, did you make it so that he prints in a console as well? What he's doing? It's like
When he attacks, when he spawns, press F9, scroll all the way down, and then just watch for what it will say. He actually has a special message constant when he does attacks. Anyways,
yep, there it is.
Look in the.
Oh yeah, I see.
And he's dead.
Very epic.
And yeah.
Oh no.
You get a Gunmaster now.
Sometimes the animations are a little bit iffy. It's probably because other animations are playing, and the Roblox curve editor is a beast to take down and handle and enjoy.
Our
using.
animations are handled very weirdly. That's all I can say.
Yeah, the walking animation is always going, and the way that Roblox works is, if an animation is playing, and another animation plays alongside it, it will try to mix those two animations, but it will take priority over which one has the highest action priority.
Well, yeah. Anyways, now we do silly admin stuff.
Yeah, show me the silly admin stuff.
So you know how the announcers are Charles?
Yeah.
There's a tower with him, and he does nothing.
He does nothing. Oh, perfect.
Okay. Let me just give everyone infinite cash.
Lovely.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Need infinite cash always. Give me infinite Robux next.
We're working on that one.
Okay.
All right, so you saw this guy called Vanisher, right? This Red man.
Oh yeah, yeah, I saw that. I love that.
Let me give myself a tester. Let me give myself the testing panel just to make it easier.
Oh my goodness.
What just happened? Whoa.
Where'd you go?
Whoa.
You okay?
I actually don't know why I did that.
You're just flexing on us.
Syntax, did you do that?
He has laser eyes, but
Oh my goodness. We love the
level
drain.
4. Okay. Okay, well, you know what? Let's just get to the point.
Oh my goodness. He also has 350.
But he fires a lot faster.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here's a remnant of the Tower Battles
bomb.
Community Edition days. Yep.
Ooh. Energy drainer.
He was supposed to, like, when he spawned in, it was supposed to be sort of a mini boss kind of thing where he rushes through and makes your towers do like less damage or make them fire slower or whatever.
The Halloween final boss. Do you want to see that?
Are you sure?
Yeah, I put his health down a little bit so I could do testing.
Jack of Mortis. The scary man. That looks sick.
Oh.
That looks really cool.
All right, but yeah, Jack of Mortis.
This scary man. Will there be any like? Oh, ooh.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Once he gets to half health, he goes to phase 2.
Have you seen a Tower Battles Battlefront?
Is that where you can play as the towers?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I made like one boss from the winter 2023. I made it for fun.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Yeah.
The Imperial
He
War. I
doesn't-
bet a bunch of people will like that.
I made it for like a single clip.
That's really cool.
He's technically the strongest zombie.
Oh right, yeah.
Monday left
This
me
guy.
broken.
He has one health bonus.
One. That's funny.
But yeah. 0 gold.
Action terminated. Ooh. Oh my goodness. What are all these pop-ups? Oh my goodness. Air. Lovely.
Yep. I'm trying to find a way to describe this. It's more akin to the Tower Battles Battlefront, Wave 000 with the entire like color changing thing.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys.
Well,
Thank you, Syntax and Vertical, for showing me these lovely things.
Thank you for being willing to do this.
Of course. It was fun. I'm sure that people will
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
I did actually have a lot of fun talking to you. It was a pretty good time.
Yeah. This is everything we have to show. Everything we could possibly provide. Our growth, our history.
Well, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you, guys.
No
Alright.
problem.
Yeah, no problem.